flow of the game. What is interesting is Colin Munro, Chris Gale's partner, he likes to be quite funky and innovative. He likes to sweep and reverse sweep, and so far they've found that very difficult. Contributing to us a wide down the leg side, and that's not going to help. We saw in the Balkh Legends bowling effort there was very few in the way of extras, and this certainly will not help Kabil's cause.
Well, let me remind everybody listening, one extra the entire innings. That's just magnificent. And Wayne, I think, has equalled that right in the first over. I did mention that he was a little wayward, and two terrific deliveries, and you come in and bowl one that wide. Not the best. But of course, Chris Gale, as he said, keeps a little quiet to begin with. Can't give him a boundary ball. That's still okay. First runs on the board. Balkh Legends chasing just 133, and the best part, of course, is there needs to be no desperation, Doug. You can just walk this, a single here or two there, loose ball, a boundary.
Yeah, you would say on the face of it, it should be a fairly straightforward run chase, but we've all been involved in cricket for long enough to know that even the most simple run chases on paper end up being quite tricky on grass. And this pitch has not been at its flattest. The ball has stuck in. They've made it very difficult for batsmen to rotate strike, and certainly the boundary options that we've seen throughout the course of this tournament so far have actually been negated. It's been very difficult to play cross-batted shots or actually hit across the line of the spin. So it'll be very interesting to see how this game unfolds.
Short, and that could go to hand. It does! Colin Munro swings it around. Did he know there was a fielder there? Well, we won't know now, will we? Because it went straight to the hand of deep square. A step or two in front. The catch dipping low, but taken easily. And Wayne Parnell strikes.
Well, we said this game needed wickets, so Kabil's we're going to get into the game and go across the line. That certainly helps the cause. A really reckless shot there, slightly unlucky if you like, but picking out the man at deep square leg. Wayne Parnell delighted, and Colin Munro unfortunately perishes. He's got to walk off. And the first wicket down in the first over. It's 2 for 1.
Rasuli walks in. Remember, in the semi-final he opened, got plenty of runs, but this time coming in at number 3, which is virtually like an opener because only one of us not even gone past yet, 4 deliveries. So he's in because wouldn't Munro be disappointed?
Yeah, he would indeed. The one man out deep on the square leg boundary, and he's picked him out. He hasn't had to move a muscle. Again, it's a good catch under pressure, under the lights here in Sharjah. Colin Munro absolutely devastated, but a good catch there from Colin Ingram.
Yeah, played by Colin, caught by Colin. Oh, again, drifting. He does go around the wicket, Wayne Parnell to the right-hander. But that was a gimme. Just needed the lightest of touches. And our first for Saluriza.
Yeah, and a very easy boundary there for Rasuli. First ball. Wayne Parnell just erring on length, trying to do the right thing and give the batsman no width. Just getting slightly too straight on that angle around the wicket. And just any bat at all, or thigh pad in the ball will certainly whistle away to the fine leg boundary, beating that short fine leg fielder.
Oh, got him! What a comeback by Wayne Parnell. Rasuli, a boundary of his first over. And just seemed to lose that ball somewhere. It was just a perfect delivery for Wayne Parnell. And he will be delighted. All of Kabil's one-on will be. This is a huge wicket.
And just nothing wrong with that delivery at all. Dead straight ball, not doing anything. Rasuli just looked like a bit of a rabbit in the headlights. Maybe the pressure getting to him. He's bitterly disappointed. Wayne Parnell delighted. That changes the whole complexion of the game. So Rasuli comes and he goes for 4. The score is 6 for 2.
rush should come. Does he bring himself in? I suspect not. He's handing the ball over to Farid Malik, who didn't do very much with the bat, but he wasn't expected to. Now he can continue what Wayne Parnell started out. Kabil's one on would be right in it. 2 big wickets in the opening over. Who would have imagined? And haven't we been trying to establish the strange things that happened, chasing just 133 for a win? But now, Chris Gale doesn't do much in the first over, as Ducky said, but he can cover up very quickly for all of that.
It's a good start there from Farid Malik. A little bit of shape away from Chris Gale. Here's the wicket. Parnell just running in round the wicket angle. For some reason, Rasuli just completely lost that. No foot movement at all, just playing with his hands, coming back inside the line of the ball, and unfortunately for him, he misses when Parnell hits. It's the second wicket, and the game is absolutely flipped on its head.
Well, Parnell showing us how it's done. We said that he was a little expensive, not really among the wickets, but all of a sudden that first over has changed everything for Kabil's one on.
And nice single down to third man from Chris Gale. It'll be interesting how Chris Gale plays now. We know what his natural game is. We know it takes a bit of time, but generally in a 20-20 game, he takes that first over to get himself in, and then he starts to go. Just lost 2 wickets. His natural intent would be to try and take the bowlers on here, but can he afford to get it wrong?
And also, I wonder if he's allowing himself to think that if the pitch is not just perfect here, and I go for one shot too soon and it's skied up, then it's just going to look very miserable. So maybe he'll continue to be more quiet, but he's got a terrific partner in Ryan Deshkarte, who's such a hard-ball professional. Keeps pushing the ball around, can also hit big. There he goes. Somebody walks in. Now this could be tight. Yeah, they needed to field a little better. Chris Gale decided, all right, if I've been asked to started the diesel engine, and luckily for him, made it.
There's one person who's out there at the moment who will be hating the fact that Ryan Tenduscata is at the other end, and that's Chris Gale, because Tenduscata is an absolute ferret between his stumps. He's looking to turn ones into twos, twos into threes. Chris Gale, on the other hand, not. He deals mainly in boundaries. Tenduscata gets himself going by rotating strike and pushing really, really hard in the field. And the fact that he's batting with Chris Gale, who's a boundary hitter, may actually affect Tenduscata's rhythm.
And they've taken another quick single. And just to remind everybody, I'm sure you follow your cricket, there's only 1 year between them, and together they're worth 77 years. So while Deshkarte, of course, does still run like a hare, maybe not Chris Gale, and you don't want to push that. The running between the wickets with Mr. Henry Gale here.
Yeah, 77 years between them, and even more in the way of experience at international level. 2 very good men for both legends to have in the middle, both having exceptionally good tournaments. Tenduscata has scored a lot of runs under pressure in this tournament. Chris Gale just blown away the opposition as and when required.
Yeah, well, this time, Gale certainly not interested. What a terrific opening over from Farid Malik as well. So 5 balls gone, only 3 runs, and it looks like umpire Anil Chaudhary is happy to hand Farid Malik a bit of a warning of his second step, particularly in the follow-through in the danger area. We'll try and take another look at it. Can't argue with that now, Dr. Brown, can you?
Never a truer word. What is actually interesting at the moment is that the way that the Kabul fielders are throwing themselves around and applauding, and the sort of that lack of intent when he first started has now changed completely, and now they're chasing everything.
It goes round now for either after
Please subscribe my channel.
Can't pierce the infield. 2 gone is 9 for